During an infection, there is an increase in production of leukocyte to fight against pathogen. Which of the following cytokine is primarily responsible for stimulating the production of leukocyte in the bone marrow, right? So, WBC production in the bone marrow, which of the following cytokine? So, this is a purely memory based question, okay. And most of the cases these questions are difficult because interleukins is very difficult to remember, for my cases at least, okay. So, when I was looking at this question, I was thinking either it will be answer is interleukin 1 or interleukin 6, but when I search for, okay, the books that which interleukin is responsible for stimulating the production of leukocyte in the bone marrow particularly, okay. WBC series is mainly stimulated by which cytokine? That is the main question here, okay. So, interleukin 1 or 6 ये दोनों में से हम लोग को decide करना होगा. So, now look at what hematology textbook is saying. So, these are the line which I have taken from Winthrop textbook of hematology. So, first of all you have to remember that there are certain cytokines which stimulate the hematopoietic stem cells or progenitor stem cells, okay. At least you try to remember these cytokines. This is directly taken from hematology book. So, there are certain cytokines which stimulate the hematopoietic stem cell or progenitor stem cell. Multi-lineage potential means they can stimulate any series of cell, right. So, what are those cytokine? KIT ligand, very very important. GM-CSF, you all know, colony stimulating factor. GCSF, CSF1, interleukin 3, interleukin 4, interleukin 6, 11, 12, and leukemic inhibitor factor and oncostatic M. At least you remember the interleukin which stimulate the hematopoietic stem cells. So, what are those? Interleukin 3, interleukin 4, interleukin 6 and interleukin 11 and 12. Remember this, okay. Not much understanding, but try to remember. Now, look at within this interleukin, there are certain interleukin which stimulate specially the granulocyte colony, means WBC का जो granulocyte series है उसको stimulation देने के लिए. That is the GCSF, GM-CSF, interleukin 6, interleukin 3, okay, stem cell factor and colony stimulating factor 1. So, please remember at least this second line to answer the question which has been asked here. So, mainly the granulocytic series okay, of WBC production will be increased in presence of interleukin 6 and interleukin 3, right. So, if I look at the question once again, here the interleukin 6 is going to be my main answer.